racetrack down in the valley. First round of practice is what we're working our way through. There are 3 groups of AFT singles. 55 Tyler Raggio will lead group number 3. 132 Bronson Pierce. He's a world supermoto racer. He's back with us here on the 132. 155 Olin Kistler. 14 Damon Ream. 106 Reese Podorf. The 53 Blake Steinwagner, another Illinois rider. 66 Logan McGrain. 377 the Spanish flat track champion Ferran Cardus is out there. 149 Tragan Birdsong from Kansas. Those are the bikes on the racetrack right now. Here they come. Group number 3, Parts Limited AFT singles on the track. Here they come up the jump for the first time. Kistler goes a little bit wide. I believe this is his first trip out here. I'm Scotty Dubler, the voice of American Flat Track. Joining me in the booth is the pet lover herself. She saves as many animals as possible.
Yeah.
Kristen Beat, how you doing?
I am doing well, thank you. Excited to be here in Peoria. Gosh, there's no place like the Peoria TT. You walk in down the valley, and it is just incredible. Fans already taking their place on the hill, getting ready to enjoy some of the best racing of the season.
Yeah, the riders on that, or the fans on the back straightaway, Donnie Bargeman used to call them the jumpers over there. They'd go over there and watch the jump. 377 on the racetrack for Ron Cardus. We saw him pulling in the racetrack with the Bullet Brad Baker. All right.
We needed some
little introduction music for you.
A little introduction music before we go to Instagram.
Ron is up there in the 19th spot on the 377. There is the 132 Bronson Pierce. He's racing over there in Italy, racing that World Supermoto stuff. Tyler Raggio, the 55. Raggio right now 22nd quick of the bikes that have been on the racetrack. Santaro's on that 75. He was in group number 2. He's up there in the 14th spot.
So, Scotty, some of the riders have been saying it's mushier this year. Does that mean grip? Does that mean slick? What are we looking at?
It's very soft. So right now it means a little bit of grip, but it's going to get, I think that's going to make it where it's going to get a little bit rougher later on, because unless it packs in, which it's going to dry out today with all the bikes going on it, but right now it's soft, so it's going to be absorbing stuff. But it could create braking bumps going into the corners.
Are we surprised to see, granted it was in a previous session, but are we surprised to see Trevor Bruner in that number 2 spot on the board?
No, he barely missed the win there at the Arizona Super TT. He's a pretty good TT rider. I think he's still learning, but he's up there second quick. I think he's going to have a good day. Sadoff is right there in the 3rd spot. Gautier up there 4th, so no surprises in the top 5 other than maybe Mishler. I don't know that. Mishler says he likes TTs, but he's never had a win on the American Flat Track Circuit on TT, so he might be my surprise.
Yeah, when I think of Mishler, that's not always the first track that comes to mind. I think of him as more of a car track kind of guy.
Right.
But, I mean, he is coming back from an injury. He's hungry, right? He's gone this whole season. And at the tracks that we would have expected Morgan to be more dominant, he hasn't been able to. So, I mean, it's like taking a dog off a leash.
Exactly. This 377's got a really quick lap going. Watch Ferran Cardus. Right now he's 13th. He's leading this group right here coming off this final corner. This should be a quick lap for the Spanish flat track champion. Here he comes, the checkered flag tucked in on this long straightaway.
Let's see where that puts him.
Up to 8th.
Oh, there we go. A top 10 run for
He jumped up
Cardus.
7 positions on that lap.
On the last lap, too. Let's see what he can do in the second session. Now, that'll be exciting because he has been off the bike for a minute.
And he's starting in this 3rd group, so, it took him a while to get through some of that traffic. There's not saying that there's slouches back here because you got Bronson Pierce up there in the 15th spot on the 132, Raggio on the 55. Steinwagner, an Illinois, right up to 20th, but I think if he's got some clear racetrack, he could get a little bit quicker.
Right. I absolutely agree with you, Scotty. This is fun stuff.
It is. 2 rounds of practice for all the competitors. I like that. An extra chance to get out there. The singles riders, we're only getting 1 round of practice at some of the racetracks earlier. They've switched it on over there and try to give them 2 the rest of the season.
Well, I mean, the TTs, you really do need a little extra time as far as setup because you have that jump. You're a little more playful with suspension. I think that is the right call by AFT to allow them the 2 sessions here today.
Definitely.